Thursday, November 17th, market analysis, Stan Ehrlich. I'm going to start using NinjaTrader charts, a mix maybe of trade stations today, first day. Also, starting Monday, which is Thanksgiving week, I'll be gone. Going to go celebrate with family. So I will not be publishing the YouTube video that you're watching the week of Thanksgiving, starting next Monday for that week. Okay, let's get started. This is NinjaTrader, and this is the index workspace. Starting out with the E-mini December futures contracts. Well, no, that's the DIA. Let me go to the E-mini. Sorry about that. Here we go. The December E-mini. Yes. Do I have the most recent date? I do not on the screen. And I will try to, a little clumsy here, not used to using it as much as I should be. There we go. So we have a bit of a down day. We gap down on the opening, pop back up again. This is the futures contract, the ES 1222. The ER signals produced a buy signal slightly early, October 3rd, but on the low of the move. This is what the signal process is developed for, finding and pointing out to you and trading the top of the market to the day or the bottom of the market to the day. Certainly we have signals that don't work. We take small losses and get the heck out right away. But as you will see over time, we pick turning points like crazy. So I have marked off here, these are two great buy signals using NinjaTrader, close to, just before, and at the bottom of the market, October 13th. That was the October lows. I talked about having the October lows, which is a very strong seasonal tendency, about 80 to 90% of the time in the last 30 years, plus in October, and it happened again. Now, the Santa Claus rally is coming up. I'll give you details about that just before Christmas. So we've got a little time. And the rally is very dependable also. So let's see what happens with the Santa Claus rally coming up. You're buying, generally speaking, and I go into great details down to the minute. Just before Christmas, you're buying, and just after New Year's, you're selling out. That's the typical generic Santa Claus rally technique, but we have refined it down, not necessarily using the ER signals, but just the Santa Claus rally technique just before Christmas. So good trade here. We're going to go to the next chart, and that would be the spider. We caught October 13th as we caught many, many different symbols, instruments, as NinjaTrader likes to call them, on that date. It was a very, very profound date. It produced so far 1 month's worth of rally. And just the last couple of days, we've seen the highest high in most cases since the middle of October. So we picked off that turning point. Next, we have a double bottom in the DIA. And this is the YM tradable futures contracts for the Dow. We have a buy signal in the first low of the double bottom. We had a couple of sell signals that didn't work out very well. We did have a couple of down days after the first and a down day after the second sell signal, but not a lot of profit potential there. A little. We had a sell signal back here, did extremely well. Let's turn on my crosshair cursors. Crosshair cursor for global, so that we can find a little more easily these dates. August 26th, sell signal. And on the bottom of the market, back there on May 20th, a buy signal. Great. Next, tab. We have a sell signal on the top of the market, and I thought that was global. It should have turned on crosshairs. Global. Okay, let's try it again. On August 16th, of course, October 13th, the bottom of the market. And as you can see, most of the candlesticks are white. So I really don't care whether they're opening and closing higher or lower than the opening or closing, how high or how low the price got. But the data is there, and we disregard it if it's not overbought or oversold within a short number of days and has a bearish engulfing. If that happens and you are overbought or oversold within a short number of days, and you have the outside trading range day, which is a bearish or bullish engulfing, then it's an ER signal, and we are actively in the market trading. That's a sell signal smack dab on top of the market. August 16. This would only work for a couple of days. That sell signal right there, July 22nd. We had a bad buy signal on May 4th. That was supposed to go up more, but it didn't, and it doesn't always do what we're thinking it's going to do. So we're stopped out. We, of course, caught October 13th. What a great day for the ER signal technique. Next chart is going to be the QQQ. No, DIA, the DIA. We had a couple of sell signals at the top. We didn't get a buy signal on the DIA because we weren't oversold within a certain number of days at the bottom, unfortunately. But the YM, we certainly did. And lastly, that will end the indexes group or workspace. And I didn't want to do that. I'm going to do this. That was Ninja, so I move it over a little bit, and now we're going to resize. There we go. Now I'm going to show you the precious metals. And we've got silver, gold, and copper. I'll be adding platinum later. I wonder, I think the code could be PL space 1222, and it is not, unfortunately, so I don't know the code offhand. Buy signal on the bottom, what you're really looking for is red and green. We got 4 buy signals as it was about to bottom out, and did bottom out on one of the signals on the low day back in July. And this is gold. We got a buy signal at the bottom of the market. It turns out to be a double or triple bottom, depending upon how you want to call it, right in this time price range, 1620, give or take a little. And now we're overbought. So I'm looking for sell signals. This does warn me that we're probably going to be topping out, and we're down significantly today. But the point is, the green is on the bottom. Next chart. And we're going back to silver. No great signals in silver lately, unfortunately. And high-grade copper. On the bottom, we caught this green bullish engulfing smack dab on the low. Approximately a month, a little less than a month earlier, we caught another good buy signal for several days worth. And that would be the metals tab. Let's go to energies. And this is going to be crude oil. The first one is unleaded gas. Sorry. Man, did we catch the top of the market on unleaded gas on the high day. Let me get my cursor back. I don't know why this is not doing global. Let's try this one, global. And it was the date of June 10th. Got the top of the market at the time. Nothing else since, but it was a whopper of a new short sale. Next chart's going to be crude oil. Crude oil. We also got the top of the market surrounded by sell signals before and after, and that was June 15th. We also had a minor sell signal here recently that didn't work very well, only for a couple of days on October 14th. My opinion for crude oil is relatively neutral. I need some more guidance in order to forecast the next move of significance. Don't see anything here that's going to be of great help. I have to mention that we're in a big trading range, but we did have a false downside breakout that looked like it was going to continue to be bearish, but it popped back up into the same trading range. Let's go to heating oil. Sell signal a couple of days ago. We did get a little bit higher than the high of the signal. Therefore, we're stopped out with a small loss and waiting for a new signal. Prior to that, a few days earlier, we got a great sell signal. And if you're still short from that sell signal, you've got a new low for the move down today. Let's see what happens. Looking for this to develop a pretty significant move down. Looks to me like something around 2.9. Yeah, down in this time frame, price range. That's what I'm expecting. Next, unleaded. We took a look at this already, and that is the energies. Let's go to interest rate futures. Now, green means buy, red means sell. So we got a sell on top. That's what you want. A sell just before a short break. That's better than a losing trade. A green just before a nice rally, a few days, made some money, but not much. And our last signal is the bottom of the market so far. And it's been a few weeks. And we just had the higher high made in the last day or two. So that last signal has been very good. A new long signal looking good. Next chart for interest rates. And that would be the 30-year long bond. No great signals momentarily, but we're oversold right now. So I expect a rally on this chart. Not as badly overbought as it was back in late October, but we're oversold at the moment a little bit. So neutral to slightly bearish for the moment, but watch out. It's about to bounce back up again pretty soon. We got an excellent buy signal here, very close to the low of that break. Certainly, you can say the beginning of the big move up. Let's go to the next one, and that is a great sell signal that we had at the beginning of August. Right now, it's a little overbought, and that is ZN. Next chart. We're looking at new sell signal way back in August at the beginning of this bear move. Looking great. I'm going to change to another group, and this is going to be forex. And this happens to be the pound to the dollar, the currency pairs. We got a buy signal almost exactly on the bottom of the break, late September. Next chart is going to be the Aussie, and I want to go to the futures, which are labeled differently. Okay, you gotta love it. Buy signal at the bottom of the move, and this is looks like the euro. Yeah, definitely the euro dollar. Next, gigantic buy signal at the bottom of the move, and I'm rescaling this. And this is the Japanese yen to the dollar. Futures contract, tradable. Hit the low with a great buy signal. Excellent. Next, very close to the bottom of the market on the pound, almost the exact low. So far, we've taken most of this bull move out. Nice signal. Great. Next, Canadian. The bottom day is my ER buy signal. Working great. So I'm looking for the next symbol is the Australian. We got a buy signal at the bottom, and we got two complementary buy signals within a few days later. We just made new highs for the rally, looking extremely good. Nice move. We're going to go through a lot more tomorrow. Remember, next week, Thanksgiving week, we will not be making the YouTube videos like this one. So tomorrow will be the last one for a week. Have a great Thanksgiving. Enjoy your holiday, and profitable trading to you. Stan Ehrlich, signing off.